The Evolution of the Newspaper
by José Manuel Ortega and Emilio.
Historical background.
On 59 before Christ in Rome, a daily gazette called Acta Diurna was given every day with a speech.
In 60 before Christ, Emperor Gallius Julius Caesar started a daily bulletin in the Forum at Rome. The Forum was the meeting place of the senators who governed the city.
Roman senators learned the news from their daily bulletin.
Before the arrival of the radio and television, news streets were newspapers alone. The first English publication to contain domestic news appears in 1641. It was called Journal Occurrence.
The oldest British national newspaper is about 185 years old.
Before the printing, the news were known by rumors or sometimes conference where the news were tragic or sometimes very good news.
The parts of a newspaper.
Editorial. The editorial section of a newspaper is a kind of meeting ground for ideas, commentaries, suggestions, stories, etc.
News. News is reporting who, what, where, when, and why of the world, national or international, depending, events, activities, and people.
Features. Feature stories give more details and background than news reports do. They explain you more.
Sports. The sports section of a newspaper can be very excited with its action photographs and dramatic headlines.
Entertainment. It includes fun things, stories, readers to do, like stories, puzzles, poems, jokes, and even recipes.
Advertising. In this section they tell, warn, and ask everything, like lost, found, need, sale, etc.
Pictorial. This section is very visual. It includes photographs and drawings.
The importance of a newspaper.
A newspaper is very important because through it you can know what is happening in the world, the stage, and in the city.
A newspaper is also a very important means of communication because it informs everyone. It is public, or in other words, it belongs to the mass media section.
The newspaper has evolved from being a simple paper to an electronic newspaper.
A newspaper is a wonderful means of communication.
Read it. The newspaper is a great means of communication around the world. The end!
This movie was made by José Manuel Ortega and Emilio Ramirez. Images, Google. Information, Internet and books.